Indians are the general term for the indigenous peoples of North America. They are among the earliest inhabitants of the Americas. They have a long and rich history and culture. The origins of Indians can be traced back thousands of years. At that time, they were ancient nomadic tribes. They reached the Americas from Asia via the Bering Land Bridge. Over time, Indians developed diverse cultures and social organizations across the North American continent. They spread across a vast area from Alaska to South America. Indian social organizations varied due to different regions, climates, and resources. But most tribes were organized into clans or bands, each with their own leaders and traditions. They lived by hunting, gathering, and farming. They established a lifestyle in harmony with nature. They developed unique and rich cultures and technologies. Indian cultural traits are colorful and diverse, including language, religion, art, and music, dance, and traditional medicine. They worship spirits of nature and ancestors, communicating with them through rituals, ceremonies, and prayers. Additionally, Indian traditional arts and crafts showcase their unique aesthetics and creativity. At the end of the 15th century, European colonizers began landing on the Americas. This led to contact and conflict between Indians and foreign civilizations. Colonizers brought diseases, weapons, religion, and new ways of life that deeply impacted Indian society, culture, and economy. Over time, Indian lands and resources were gradually taken over by colonizers, causing population decline and loss of cultural traditions. Despite facing external pressure and invasion, many Indian tribes resisted and fought back. Some tribes defended their lands and rights through armed struggle, diplomacy, and resistance movements. They preserved their culture and traditions. Indian cultural diversity is one of the valuable treasures of the Americas. To protect and pass on these cultural heritages, many Indian communities actively engage in cultural revival and preservation. They have established cultural centers, museums, and heritage projects, organized language education, traditional craft making, dance performances, and other activities, promoting the inheritance and promotion of cultural traditions. In recent years, some Indian tribes are also working to revive and preserve their languages, cultures, and traditions, seeking to rebuild self-identity and dignity. Today, Indian communities still exist in the United States, Canada, and other regions. They face many challenges and difficulties, including poverty, unemployment, health problems, and cultural loss. However, many Indian communities are striving to improve their living conditions, developing economies, education, and healthcare, and protecting and passing on their cultural heritage. Indians are important representatives of the indigenous peoples of North America. They have a long and rich history and culture, and have made significant contributions to the development and progress of the Americas. However, with the arrival of European colonizers and colonization, Indian communities faced many challenges and hardships, and their culture and traditions were seriously threatened. Although Indian communities have made some progress in cultural protection, they still face many social challenges. To improve these conditions, governments, non-governmental organizations, and Indian communities have jointly carried out various projects and programs, including economic development, vocational training, improvement of medical services, and investment in education to promote community development and prosperity. In recent years, Indian communities have placed greater emphasis on self-identity and rights protection, striving for their rights and interests through legal channels. Some Native American communities also engage in dialogue and cooperation with the government and society, working together to solve problems, promoting harmonious coexistence. Native Americans are the indigenous peoples of the Americas. They have a long and rich history and culture. They have made significant contributions to the development and progress of the Americas. In contemporary society, we should respect and protect the rights and cultural heritage of Native Americans, promoting the development of cultural diversity and social inclusion.